more of a hobby that turned, or a passion that turned into a hobby that's turning into a business. I've always had an issue with stuff. I don't collect knickknacks. I don't, have a bunch of appliances in the kitchen. I like it nice and clear with nothing. A lot of people will tell me that my house looks like a hotel because there's very few things on counters. And most of our knickknacks aren't even knickknacks, they're books. And I just can't handle stuff. I lived in a lot of clutter growing up. My mom, I wouldn't say she was a hoarder, but we had a lot of stuff. She didn't like to clean, and there would be laundry everywhere, dishes everywhere. When we would have people come over for, say, like a birthday party, my mom would go on this frantic, I'm gonna say cleaning binge, where we put everything in closets. We would hide it. And people would come over and never knew. And I hated it. I think the only really clean room in my house was my room. So friends will come over, tell me it looks like a hotel, and then they'll ask how to get, that look, or how to get rid of some of their stuff. And they've always invited me over to their houses to go clean out their stuff, their closets, their shelves, offices, and it's just something that people say I have a knack for, but I feel it's more of a passion. I just almost want to say it's an issue with me, like a psychological issue, which actually helps because clutter is psychological, it's emotional, it's physical. So, helping people get out of all that clutter and free them from that emotional, physical baggage, it's always been just a tug on my heart, a passion. I like to go in and help people free themselves. And I notice that if you start with just little things like the clutter in their homes, whether it be stuffed animals or old pictures or just organizing a kitchen drawer, you have no idea how freeing that is. And it opens up their heart and their head for other things that are more important. Once you get rid of the unnecessary, it's just easy to, live life. So yeah, we create this sentimental value. We put a value on the stuff that we have sitting in storage or on a shelf, instead of what's right in front of us, our family dinner time, or a date night with your husband. So after we've gone through it all and everything is beautiful and organized and ready to go, we'll sit down, we'll have a talk, and then going through the whole process, I'll do it with you, so that way you know how to keep it up. You'll get in the habit of, after doing your laundry, you'll put the clothes back in that certain situation in the closet. It's a learning process, kind of like, driving or getting out of debt, or it's a process. We're gonna have videos, we're gonna have how-tos, little hints on how to do certain things, or hacks on how to change just little things. And you'll see that just changing those little things is huge, because that's where it all starts. Just little things turn into big things. That's probably how the clutter started, so that's how we're gonna get rid of it. You can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Instagram, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's going to be all kinds of information out there to help encourage you in your clutterless walk. And as I always say, do it now, because later is clutter's best friend.